Don't you love it?
Yeah, I do.
That's so cool. And rolling! Like they do on real stuff. And action!
Action.
Cool! Would you like a haircut?
Yes, of
You
course.
jump on here. I mean, you can wheel in a little bit. So, oh, you come over here. Look who's back. It's Pauline. Pauline was with a haircut yesterday.
Yeah.
And this is Anita. And you guys live together. And now
Yeah.
Anita's like,
Yeah.
I would like a haircut too, yeah. Because France, Germany, Hamburg. You're from Hamburg. So would you like a haircut?
Yes.
Would you like something to here? Something to here? Something to here? Something to here? Something here? Something here? Where do you want to go?
There. Yeah, there.
Somewhere there? Somewhere there? Yeah, cool. So you got a lot of hair, so we're going to have to cut a lot out of it to make that work. And as we were saying earlier, we were making jokes. We were like, reharsing it? Well, maybe 50, maybe 75, maybe 200? No. But never cut your hair for money. Only cut your hair because you want to and then take the money. And the reason why I do pay models because the channel is monetized and all I do is pay it forward because I don't want my channel to make any money for tax purposes. So it becomes income neutral. Because I have this business that makes me money and it's all, so anything extra on the side, nine. So what I do, So what I do is whatever comes into the channel, I pay it forward to the models. But I never cut your hair for money, cut your hair because you want to, and it becomes a happy little community. And the viewers at home, they're all happy watching. And also, I never thought this channel would last this long because we started after the first lockdown because people were doing wallets and kind of fun things. And I thought it was kind of a fun pandemic project, and now pandemic's long over. We're still doing it because it's fun. Anyhow, just people at home in case you're wondering. Also, the camera looks like it's on a weird angle. That's better. Cool. So we're gonna have to find something better than what you're wearing because you currently look like a backpacker. So we're gonna have to find something to wear. Did you wanna pick it? Do you wanna pick it for her? Do you want me to pick it? Do you wanna pick it for her?
I can try it.
Go find something. Go find something to wear. Because what you anyhow. So we got a new wardrobe. And off camera we we're talking about haircut ideas. And Anita's nervous. You're very scared. But here's the backstory. You had hair down to here. Yeah? Your hair was super long.
I think longer than that.
Yeah, like here. Yeah. And then what you do is you cut your hair up to here and you donated it. Now it's grown out to here. Now I'm proposing like a graduation bob, which is only cutting off not so much. But she cut off this much, which was like, that's okay. Now I'm like, let's cut this much. And then you're like really freaking out. But you've already cut off way more hair in your life. But all it is like you had an amazing haircut experience.
Yes.
Let's do the next haircut experience. So you've been pondering for the past off camera a little while. Are you ready for a haircut? If you're ready for a haircut, grab the chair.
Yes.
You ready for it?
Yeah.
Go. So we're gonna do it. Yeah, this will be fun. And next question is, would you like a purple one, pink one, black one, stripy one?
I think the purple one.
I think the purple one, it goes good with the pink.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do pink on you. I'm actually over that pink cape. I think I need people to send me capes, especially one from France.
Yeah.
We were talking about that in your video. Yeah, I think I need more capes. People in the comments like, you should get more capes. But this is New Zealand. This is like the end of the world. You're not going to find capes in New Zealand. You're going to find capes wandering around New York or Montreal or cool cities like that. You know, you're going to like wander, you know, go to different places and find cool stuff. This is New Zealand. You're not going to find things like that here. It's like an island in the South Pacific. Things like that don't end up here. The cape goes with everything you're wearing. Come on over, we can wash your hair. Would you like to wash hair or do you want me to wash hair?
No, you can.
Okay, let's go. So funny. Come on over. You want to come in and be in the video and talk with us and be like a talk show? You're cold. Are you cold?
A little, yeah.
A little bit? Yeah, just move your chairs. And they can see you on the camera.
You can see me?
Yep. Yep. Because Pauline is back with your flatmate, Anita. And your boyfriend's at home making dinner.
No.
No.
Maybe
No. See the dryness. And your hair always seems to want to go there.
Yeah.
Since your entire life. Since like you were a kid. It doesn't want to do anything else, so I'm not going to fight that. We're not fighting that. But also, when you part it from there for your whole life, and your hair's all the way down to there, so all the weight of that goes all the way down to there, so it really, really, really pushes it in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like when you get braces and they push your teeth. Same thing when you have a parting and you have hair that's as heavy as yours, as long as it is. It's pretty much set in stone. So if you want to change your parting, like now, like, oh, maybe I'll change my hair here. Yeah, no, because your hair this hair is so heavy, it's been so long for your entire life. That's pretty much set in stone at this point. Now we're through it. They go to town this time of night. Yeah, people walk down from up the hill, down the hill into the city, and you walk by, and some pop in. Now I'm not gonna cut until you're ready, even though you sat in the chair. But I'm just gonna like talk it through so you completely understand where the back's going. But it's gonna be longer in the front. But
How long is it there?
in the back, how long is it, or how long is it gonna be?
How long is it now?
Not that long. Even though you cut it shorter and it's grown out a lot, your hair still isn't that long.
Yeah.
Like it's still like it's kind of a medium length. So it's not that long, but I am cutting it all off in the back. Like all that's gonna go, and it's gonna be longer towards the front. So all that's gonna go. Yes.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot, but it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be that life change. And I'm gonna do it when you're ready. I know you're freaking out a little bit. So you ready?
I don't know.
And then what's happening is it's from there, but longer towards the front.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you're going to know if you're going to get it back. Leap of faith. And as soon as I cut it, I'm going to hand it over to you. You're like, ah, trophy. Are you ready for a life adventure? You let me know when you're ready, and I'm going to go.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Cool. Let's do it. And there you go. You want it?
So much.
I know, but to be honest, you cut off a lot more than that with your last haircut.
Yeah, it was like this.
Yeah, exactly. Now you're cutting off far less, and you're like freaking out. But the reason why is because you're going shorter.
Yeah.
But no, the amount you're cutting off right now is nowhere close to how much you cut off with your last haircut. Oh my God, you're going to feel like a short hair for the first time in the back, and then longer towards the front, where you're going to have comfort. This is going to be amazing on you. Right choice. And it's also a good traveler's haircut. Same with yours, good traveler's haircuts. Yeah, true. You're happy? You came home yesterday with a hair snip, and then you're like, oh, I want one too.
Yeah.
That's why you're here right now. And I told you when you came to the door, you're not getting a trim. You're getting a Haarschnitt. Like, das ist gut Haarschnitt. Like, very, very German, das ist gut Haarschnitt. You're getting one of those. And one more thing. You get this for the first time in your life.
Oh God.
Because it is going to be that short in the back. Now the people at home are like, oh, I want to see it. I'm going to actually spin you so they can see what's happened so far. I might cut a little bit, but you can't see the, so they can see a little bit. Anyhow, that's where we are so far. But I'll do a section and cut a little bit so they can see, and then I'll spin you around so you can see again. And yeah, you can leave your glasses on for now because I know you want to see. What's happening here? Cut through here. Yeah, you still feel a tangle in there. And then we pull that all the way towards the center in the back. And then take that side over this way. And what happens here is you can start to see the guide forming. And that's what's going to happen, but there's going to be more of that through each section. So they got to see the start of it, but that's all they get to see. Now you get to see the rest, because it's all really about you in the chair, the person in the chair. Not really, this isn't really like a how-to channel, like how to cut hair. No, it's more about the person in the chair having, you know, that experience. But sometimes I'll spin the chair so they can see a subtle bit of it. But no, I'm not teaching haircuts. I'm just doing it because it's fun. You know, like cooking channels. This is how you cook at home. I'd rather just watch some chef and go and not teach, just do. So you're from Hamburg because yeah, no, you can feel. You want to feel it?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's good. But it's going to be longer in the front, like I said. Yeah, you'll be fine. So you're from Hamburg.
Yes.
Yeah, and we were talking earlier off camera. You didn't know that the Beatles used to live in Hamburg?
No.
No, that's cool. It's explain the story too. And people at home were like, I didn't know that, but some were like, oh yeah, I totally knew about that. Yeah, no, you're from Hamburg, so I taught you about that.
Yeah, I thought they were living in Liverpool.
Liverpool. They're from Liverpool, but they moved to Hamburg and they started their the clubs in Hamburg, and then they got deported. Well, George Harrison got deported from Germany, and so the Beatles had to follow their way back to. And then Ashton Kutcher, I taught you about Ashton Kutcher, an amazing woman. And then that's why there's like Beatles Platz or whatever they call it. The street names some street names in Hamburg are named after the Beatles. So there's Liverpool history and there's Hamburg history when it comes to the Beatles. And I showed you the photos.
Yes.
And we were listening to the Beatles. But we can't play them now because we can't afford the copyright. But I can sing one song because to avoid the copyright, I can do one song. I can sing it. Do you guys want to hear the song?
Of course.
Goes like this. You ready?
Yes.
We all live in a yellow boat, a yellow boat, a yellow boat. Now the reason we sing Yellow Boat is we couldn't afford the rights to Submarine. If I sang Submarine, oh my God, the lawyers would be calling me. So now what happens, like, we all live, and the lawyers get all excited, in a yellow boat. The lawyers go, oh, they thought they were going to make some money off me. So that's my favorite uncopyright Beatles song. We all live in a yellow boat, yellow boat, yellow boat. So people at home can learn from that too. Also
So
fun
much
when
to
you,
learn
yeah.
today.
Also a good joke. Like I've done that when you leave a pub and you've been drinking and you start singing the "We all live in a yellow boat," and then someone says it's Submarine. Like, oh, you can afford that? You can afford to sing that? I was like, the copyrights, and so it becomes a joke about that song becomes the ultimate joke about the copyrights. Sing Yellow Boat instead of Yellow Submarine because you couldn't afford the copyrights. Oh, congratulations! You're cutting your hair.
Thanks.
You're welcome. The more I cut, the amazing. Yeah, it's amazing.
What do you think, Pauline?
I want to see the final.
Result.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the result.
Yeah. You've got the best view. Everyone watches like, oh, I wish I had Pauline's view.
Yeah.
Well, you have to fly to New Zealand. You can have Pauline's view. You just have to fly to New Zealand. You have to fly to Wellington, New Zealand. Not Auckland, not Christchurch,
Not Queenstown.
not Queenstown, especially not Queenstown. Oh.
Oh, you don't like Queens?
I don't mind it, but it's just like tourist trap. Yeah?
Yeah.
Like Canada has Whistler. Or, USA has, what do they have? Somewhere in Colorado, it's, I don't know, something weird like. It's just over the top tourism, Queenstown.
True.
Yeah. How much time did you spend in Queenstown? Too much, obviously.
One day.
Yeah, exactly. That's all you
Too
need.
much.
Did you go to Waikanae?
What can I? Yeah.
Yeah, Waikanae is fun.
It's very cute, yeah.
Yeah, but same thing, like, there's Whistler, and there's other places, like Waikanae is like really cool place. That would be the Canadian equivalency. Now, the one I was trying to think of, like Aspen, Colorado, over the top. And there's like really cool places in Colorado, and then there's Aspen. And same with New Zealand, there's really cool places in New Zealand, and then there's Queenstown. And there's really cool places in Canada, and then there's Whistler.
Which place do you like the most?
In
New
Canada?
Zealand? No, New Zealand.
New Zealand was my favorite. Well, Wellington because I chose this overall.
Yeah.
But outside of Wellington, what's my favorite place in New Zealand at this point? Now I'm a workaholic and I don't think My brain is like, you know,
Hard question.
hard question. I found tranquility in East Cape. I love it. It's so beautiful out there, which is in the North Island. I like Dunedin. It's kind of cool and eclectic. I like New Plymouth. I don't know. I don't think you guys did the North Island yet.
Yeah, one day I will.
Yeah, you're heading that way. So I like New Plymouth. But there's nowhere else in New Zealand I could live outside of Wellington, just simply because I like the arts and culture here. But I like doing the road trips and everything. Do you know what? I love Rotorua. I forgot about that. I love Rotorua. Some people like Rotorua, like, it smells or it's tacky or whatever.
Oh.
I actually love Rotorua. I like the Maori culture. I like the food. I like the art, you know, the scenery up there. I like that everything is steam, boiling, bubbling out of the ground. The mineral baths, all this stuff. Like I do like Rotorua. It is cheesy, but I love it. Have you been in Rotorua yet?
No.
No, you're good. That's what this. You're all heading that way next.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Do you like Wanaka?
Wanaka's good. Yeah. I like Christchurch too, but only for 2 visits a year and 3 days max. Like I can go to Christchurch 2 visits a year, 3 days max. I love it. But if you spend too much time in Christchurch, you can tell how it would get boring.
Yeah.
But I love
Yeah,
it.
I know.
For short trips, I love it. In and out.
How long have you been there, Pauline?
For where?
How long have Pauline been there?
Oh, how long were you in Christchurch, Pauline?
Just for take the plane.
Oh, so not long.
No.
Not long. No. So you can see towards the front how it's getting longer. But the short stuff in the back is the best. Isn't that fun? That's your new hair.
So shy.
Yeah, but don't worry, it's going to be amazing. Oh, I'm going to need to have a sip of beer. Do you want some more wine? No, you're good.
Yes, I'm good.
You start work at 8 a.m. with a new haircut. With a Das ist gut haircut. One of those haircuts. Not a, you know, not just any haircut. It's going to be a Das ist gut haircut. Those are the best. But no one in your workplace would say that because this is not Germany.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. And Kiwis are not, it's not a culture where they do compliments so much, maybe. But sometimes they're just, Kiwis are not, I love Kiwis, don't get me wrong, but you know, you can do a bob and then half the people in the workplace would be like, some would be give you a compliment, but.
But I'm not working with Kiwis. I'm working with an Indian guy and a Vietnamese girl.
Cool. See what happens.
Yeah.
Vietnamese people are cool. Indian people are cool. So towards here, yeah, you can leave your glasses on for this entire haircut.
That's good.
So I'm going to cut it so it gets longer towards the front. And then the stuff is just going to shrink up. Scary, not scary. No, it's fine.
Now it's good. Now
Yeah.
I can't do anything anymore.
Well, of course. But you're not, no, you're good. You're enjoying the adventure.
Yeah.
Also, it's fun to like have hair come off your head, the feel of it, because you don't get to do stuff like this very often in your life. But when you do, of course, enjoy it. And it grows. Your hair grows like weeds. You know, you blink, a couple months go by, and you're like, oh my god, it's long now.
Yeah. It was just, I think, 6 months, and it was like
Yeah.
that, I think.
Yeah. Now, it would be funny before you leave Wellington if you came back and you did the short haircut that I showed you. If you came back, you're like, you know what? You're right. I like short hair. Cut the short one. I would do it for you. I pay you another $100 to do it, but so you get 200 in the end anyway. Because I said that already. Do the short one. I'll give you $200. Oh, you know what? You can do this for 100. You can come back and do the other one for 100. 200 anyway, and then you end up with both haircuts. Because after you have time with this, you're like, you know what? I like short hair. say that's gonna shrink.
I don't think I changed my mind.
Oh, you say now, but then a month goes by, you're like, it's growing and I don't like it.
Okay.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Like I said, the girl from Argentina, where I did this sort of haircut on her, 3 years later, 4 years later, same haircut. She never grew it back. And her hair was as heavy as yours. Never grew it back. But I also like you with long hair, so if you grow your hair long again, like you can grow it really long again. I like your hair all lengths. But this is fun too. See, it's not too short, is it?
Let's see when it's dry.
And you look at how much is coming out of the front. Not much. Very little. Yeah, no, very little out of the front. That's why when I was saying to you before, like this is the haircut where you can have both. The shorter in the back so you can feel it. But when you look in the mirror, this is actually probably not too much shorter than it was when you did that big haircut, the last one. This is probably very close, right?
Yeah.
It's going to shrink up a bit. But what happens is you get the best of both worlds. If it's short in the front, that scares you. But if it's shorter up here, you don't see in the mirror anyway. You still see length in the front. So it becomes comfortable. It's a chance to try something new without taking the big plunge. You know? So that's why this is a good haircut for you. And what did you study in school?
IT and design.
IT and design, and that was in Hamburg? Did you go to the school in Hamburg?
No, in Lübeck.
Oh, cool.
Do you know where it is?
I'll just say cool. It sounds like a cool place in Germany.
Yes, at the Baltic Sea.
Cool. Oh, so that's still like where the bad weather is and everything.
It's really windy there.
Yeah.
Like here in Wellington.
Yeah, I like places with bad weather. Arts and culture, bad weather, and schools, and music, and sign me up. I'm in. Bad weather, like Halifax, Wellington, Hamburg, sign me up. I'm in. Liverpool, sign me up. I'm in. Bad weather, arts and culture. I don't think the USA has a place like that. No. Krakow in Poland, Bruges. Where would the French equivalent be? Now, for me, if I was to go to France, I already said to use Brittany. I would just go to Brittany and just stay there. If I was to go to France, Brittany.
Brilliant, yeah.
Yeah,
I
I love
my family, they live here.
Yeah, I love the concept of Brittany. I would go to Brittany and then just be there and be happy. France is beautiful. There's a lot of places. For me, Brittany. That would be my place to go. I don't want good weather. I want North Atlantic, Brittany. Perfect. Sign me up. No, USA has a lot of amazing arts and culture. Like Detroit historically contributed so much to world music. Then you get subcultures, like Portland's become a subculture. Then you have the B-52s and REM out of a little place called Athens, Georgia. Like who would have imagined that? So the USA, like, there's a lot come out of there, But there's a lot of really cool people that come out of really obscure places. So USA, it's there's not like they don't have a version of Wellington or Hamburg, or you know what I mean. But they have a lot of little places where really cool things come out of. So it's just that's the USA. That's your harshnit. Now you gotta put your fingers through it. I'm gonna take this off so you can feel it properly. I want you to feel it. That looks amazing though. That looks amazing.
Oh wow.
Isn't that cool? Now the stuff in the front as it dries, that's going to shrink a little bit more to join in, but we still want a bit of an angle.
Yeah.
And then you want to be able to, like, you can put that stuff back or you can still clip that stuff back. And when you go to work, you can still get it up for work. Like, it doesn't have to be, like, you can do that sort of thing. Because that stuff's short enough, it doesn't matter. Because what happens, like, you know, you mean ponytail. You don't have to. You can still get it up for work, but then that stuff can still sit down.
Yeah.
This is fun. This looks so good on you.
This looks cute.
Yes! Très bien! Wow, love it! We're going to dry natural for a second, but I'm going to check one more thing. I'm going to check a couple more things before we dry it. Love this. But we're going to spin the chair. You saw the back. They want to see the back. This is so fun. So you can see the back, how much we've done that, but we haven't dried it yet. So that stuff's going to shrink in, so it's not going to be as much of an extreme angle or level. But it's just a fun little, and like I said, it's like the best of both worlds. Too scared to go short. So from the front, you still feel like you have hair. And from the back, which you don't see in the mirror anyway, and you get to play with it, it's like, oh, this is what short hair feels like. But I don't see it anyway, so I'm all good. So it gives you like the best of both worlds, yeah? And I don't know if you'd ever go shorter than this. I think this is probably about as short as you ever go in your entire life. Yeah. But that's the whole point of it. Like, you're on your travel adventures, and this is retro haircuts. We're not giving you a trim. We're going to put you inside your box, but we're going to give you a haircut that when you look back when you're 80, you're like, that was fun. That's why we did this. That's why we do this. So we're going to do a moisturizing cream. Leave your glasses on. No, I'm working with your glasses. But what I want to do, because you're wearing glasses, I need to check a couple more things before we dry it. All the way forward. Yeah, just clean up that little bit there. Cross that over to there, that looks good. And then cross it all the way over to the other side. Yeah, that's all I need to see. All I gotta do is push it back, and all you gotta do is push it back, because you know exactly what your hair is gonna do from there. See? It's not optional. It's like bulletproof, written in stone. That will never change. Also, never cut a fringe.
No.
A pony. You know, you say pony. You know what's gonna happen with your pony? It's gonna go, like, you're gonna come it forward and cut it, and once your pony is there, it's gonna go shit. It's never gonna do this. It's gonna go shit. Because, yeah, like I said, when you do a party like that and you've had hair that's past waist length your whole life and the weight of it, your hair's short now, even though there's not that weight on there, that's like so written in there by the weight of your hair. You'll never change after the rest of your life. Let's do this.
Oh, wow.
Never blow dry your hair ever. Well, you can take this off too so you can feel it and everything.
Yeah.
Don't need that now. Never blow dry your hair ever, but you already know that anyway. And just do natural dries. Here we are. So now we can see how much it's shrunk there. I told you it was going to shrink. But it shrunk to a good length. I like the natural dries.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's actually really good. So once it's done right now, it has shrunk, but it's sitting a little bit frizzy. That's why we have to get our fingers into it a little bit because of the type of curls. Now you can see how your curls change with shorter hair.
Mm-hmm.
But also, now you'll understand why I want to cut so much out of the back. Because
Beautiful.
you see how it's under control?
Oh yeah.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes.
Isn't that fun? Because otherwise, like if we did it all the way around straight, it would become bigger. But we cut it like this because it puts it under control. And we cut it that deep angle there so that it shrinks up into that sort of length there. We're going to put some oil in it. Some natural oil. We're going to use like a vegan oil. Also because of the part of the world where you're from, which is, well, you're not, that's not Mediterranean because you're from, what's the name of it again? Like Germany, but your ancestry. I know you're from Hamburg, but you're where your family's from.
From Turkey.
Yeah, from Turkey, but the south end of it, yeah.
Yeah.
The south and
The
east, south and east,
southeast.
southeast of it. So that's not Mediterranean. But there's olives and there's oils. Like that part of the world is a big part of these kind of oil trades, which is good for hair. Yeah, do a little more. Get it in there. Now this haircut I gave you, no one in your culture would ever cut their hair this short. But this is modern, right? But maybe back in the 60s, who knows, but no, this is fun. And there's enough length in the front to do that sort of thing with it. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
Do you hate short hair?
No.
Not at all. No, of course not. And same sort of thing. And then all that stuff sits off your neck.
Yeah.
Isn't that cute?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you happy that you
I
cut
like
it?
Yeah.
You like it now? It's just
It's
because
a good adventure.
adventure, but also you couldn't imagine it, and you thought it was going to be bad. You thought it like I was like, let's cut your hair short. You're like, it's going to be so bad.
But it's not so much shorter than the haircut before.
Before,
Yeah.
but from the back it is.
Yeah.
From the back it is. But that's why I said this haircut's the best because you get the best of both worlds because you still get to feel.
Yeah.
Because right there,
That's so
like
short.
if you grab there at the very bottom and you grab how short that is, that's probably as short as you're ever gonna have your hair ever. You get to have short hair, but you get to have short hair that you don't see from the mirror. You get to have short hair that's back there, so it's kind of like sneaky. You know what it's kind of like? It's kind of like getting a tattoo, but here where mom can't see it. So it's kind of like, I got a short haircut. That one right there. It's kind of a sneaky short haircut. Cool. So that's
so cool.
yeah, now you get to feel it. Because as it all grows back, and then you're like, oh, it's starting to grow. But also what could happen, you could be like, oh, next haircut, let's go here. Maybe. Or maybe not. Your choice.
No.
But any haircut on you is going to be amazing. Let's take some after photo.
Yes.
After photo. Come this way.
So much hair.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Good enough. There you go. Come on over. Jump on the chair. We're not done with you yet. Now I gave you some bobby pins for work and whatnot tomorrow, but we'll do it right now anyway. So you see, you can take your fingers, you can go through it, and you can grab a section like that, and you can like twist. Actually, it's on this side. No rules to it, you just that. And you bobby pin it in the back. And you leave it loose. Don't do things tight. Same sort of thing. You grab the next section, you twist. And you bobby pin it in the next sort of area. And you can do this is with 3. So I did 3. If I could count in German, I would do that, but I can't count in German, so I'm going to do uno, dos, tres. Spanish.
1, 2, 3.
Exactly, but it just sounds like counting in German sounds weird to me.
Why?
It's the weirdest, like something like uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. Sounds kind of cool, but when Germans count, I'm like,
And in French?
un, dos, tres, quatre, cinq. Yeah, is that good?
And the trois.
And the yeah, no, it's
Almost.
yeah, no, but it sounds cool to me. But when Germans count, I'm like it builds anxiety. It's like it's like an anxiety count. Like, what are you counting down? Like, count in German again?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it just has a weird ring to it. No disrespect to Germans, love it, but do we want to go that way with it? Yeah, love Germany, especially Hamburg. And also, I would disappear like in Bavaria into those mountains. But maybe I should go around it for that. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do that way. Yeah, that's better. Some people put them in your mouth and then stick them in your hair.
Yeah,
I'm not doing that.
you can see it on.
Especially in a post-COVID world.
Oh yeah.
So 3 on each side. And you can go work in a cafe with hair like this. Oh my God, so much cuter. And pushing it all back into a tight ponytail. Oh. So simple and so elegant.
What was that about?
Look how cute.
Yes.
And look from the back. Not all of it has to go
Yeah.
up anymore. You can still put all that stuff down.
So
And I'll
cute.
spin the chair so everyone can see. Very simple. 6 bobby pins. 3 twists on each side. That's all that was. And we're going to spin you. Oh, that side I can smooth out a little bit. Yeah. No, that's just the way hair falls. You can't fight that stuff. Anyhow, this chair's like a battle. It's like a battleship. It's like a battle tank. But that's fun. That's fun. Come on over. Let's do some more shots of that. Cool. So leave a comment below. Let us know what you think. This is real pretty. That's just me tucking. You can play around with it. But I love this. Do you love it?
Yes.
Are you falling in love? Do you love it or are you falling in love with it?
I think I love it already.
I think I love it already too. And wow. But that's what I said for you at the beginning. It was like, this is a big time leap of faith. But if, you know, and you took the invitation and you got the reward. So good. Oh, I'm really happy with this outcome. Let's just hug.
Thank you.
Cool. And you guys leave a comment below. Let us know what you think. Here's Pauline. And also, if they come back, what should they do next? I don't think either of you should ever go shorter than this.
No.
That's as short as you should ever go. That's as short as you should ever go. And we love it. So I don't think we're going to do other videos with it again, but we're going to hang out still. All 3 of us. We're going to hang out again. Go. Bye, Timbers. Love you.